too much. I like to refer to my confidence level in the third person as Jolene. Because I will steal your man just because I can. That's the level of confidence that I'm serving. I need you guys to understand where the fuck I'm at, okay? And listen, I know that's a bold statement coming from someone who looks like me. I know what I look like. Big old fat bitch. I love saying it out loud because it makes people uncomfortable. You guys got so fucking quiet. Like, everyone shut the fuck up, and this one guy snorted like, oh shit, she knows. Like, yeah, bro, I know. I didn't just wake up fat and beautiful one day, you know what I mean? Miracles aren't real. This has been a lifelong journey, and here we are. But I love it. I love being a fat person. I've never been thin. I have no idea what that's like, and frankly, I'm not interested. It seems boring and cold. You ever seen skinny people? They're freezing. At all times, they're just fucking cold. Skinny women, absolute fucking worst. There's always one skinny woman in every group of girlfriends, and she never shows up appropriately. She always shows up dressed in like a skinny little tank top, a little tube top, no jacket inside. At best, she's got a sweater that's 4 sizes too big, just dangling off her elbows, you know? 10, 15 minutes into the function, you look over to see how she's doing, and she's just over there fucking shivering like a child. You're like, how you doing? You all right, Melissa? She's like, I'm fine. It's like, are you, bitch? Are you? Wear the sweater or have a sandwich. Make a choice. I'm all about that sandwich life, like I told you guys. I know I'm a beautiful woman. I see my face, no notes. It's perfect. Love it. I grew up with a father who loved me, so you can't tell me I'm not gorgeous. And let's face it, men will just tell you. They'll just tell you right out loud what they feel about you, which is great. Sometimes it's a little annoying, but it's great. You know, I grew up in California where I was always just a fat girl with a pretty face. And then I moved to Tennessee, where I realized I'm a goddess. I can't be allowed in a Kroger for more than 5 minutes without some random dude breaking his neck on aisle 5 when he sees me, just like, oh shit. She looks like she knows how to cook. You know? That strange man coming up asking me for recipes for potato salad and shit. I'm like, put Sour Patch Kids in, it's just like pickles. It's true though, I like to talk about women about being confident, loving yourself, because society has us fucked up, ladies. Society has us fucked up thinking that we are not beautiful unless we are young, thin, blonde, tall. I'm here to tell you that that's a lie. Okay? Society also wants you to think that men have standards. I'm also here to tell you that that's a lie. Here's the deal with men, it's very simple. The moment a man leaves his mom's house, the moment she puts him out onto the streets on his own, he's out there, he's lost, he's confused, he's got questions, he's hungry. Just wandering around this world like, how do I get a sandwich? I was wondering, what do I do? When do I go to bed? Men are just out there looking for another woman to answer questions and make food hot. That's it. Some of you are women because you get it. You understand. That's a liberating statement. Some of you are too worried about your personalities. Don't worry about it, bitch. It's fine, right? As long as you know they're just trying to get into your home. Right? And then it's up to you whether or not you want to keep them. You fuck up a little bit, you can bring home now. It's very simple. You just make them a sandwich, put it on the porch, open the door, let them outside, shut the door, they'll never get back in. God knows he doesn't have his keys on, you know what I'm saying? So that's my man. I've been with somebody for about 10, 11, 12 years. I don't know. I stopped counting. It's too fucking long. We actually live together. I do love him. He's my best friend. I can't imagine a world in which we work together. But I do need you guys to know that I fucking hate living with him. Like, I hate it with every fiber of my being. Nobody told me about the questions. Nobody told me that when you move in, those questions just quintuple. I made the joke about the keys. That's real in my life. My man asks me all the time, hey man, see my keys? And I was like, I don't know if we'll mind on the hook. I have shit to do. You know, I can remember where your keys are, or I can suck your dick. Choose one. It's all the work I'm willing to do. Let's do the job that matters, okay? We live together. I get a lot of questions, which is why sometimes I just wake up in the morning and just make up fake errands to get out of the house and get some free time. I love to wake up on a random morning and just be like, listen, babe, I got a lot to do today. I gotta go to Costco, I gotta go by a Target, I gotta stop by the post office. I'm gonna be gone 12 to 16 hours. I'm just gonna be gone. You call. Costco gets a little bit of a dead zone on Saturday. It's crazy. You should text, you know? And then I get in my car and I drive away directly to a massage. Sometimes I get in my car and I drive directly to the manicurist. Sometimes I get in my car and I drive directly to the liquor store and I buy a bottle of wine and I pour that in my Stanley because if you didn't know, it fits. And then I drive my car somewhere quiet or it can be parked for hours on end and I drink said Stanley full of wine and I just watch shows on the phone. Until I remember, oh fuck, I actually have a real errand to do. And then I just gotta cross my fingers and like shake that Stanley and see how much of it I drank to see if I have to like evoke the powers of brunch. You know what I mean? Because if it's daytime, you can't get a DUI. I don't know if you know that, but it's true. You know? And then I'll just take myself like 10 to 2, let's go. You know, get myself into Kroger, go buy some cilantro, whatever the fuck it was I needed to go there for. And then I'll realize, oh shit, right there in the produce section, somebody's looking at me. You know that feeling when you know someone's staring at you? I'll turn around and it'll just be some loose man in the produce section, confused as fuck, just picking shit up like it's the surface of Mars. Just like, and my dumbass will make eye contact when he sees me. He's like, oh, thank God, thank God, thank God. Is this right avocado? Is this avocado rappuccino? Is this avocado frappuccino? Is this avocado frappuccino? Is that cilantro? Is it no guacamole? Is it guacamole? I don't know how much do I give a guacamole? Is this rappuccino? Is this avocado? Can you tell me is this rappuccino? Is this what rappuccino? And then I gotta take a deep breath. I gotta look at this man who I don't know and tell him to his face, sir, that's a pear. Just like that, the whole day I spent calming myself down so I can go home and answer questions to the man that I love is fucking done. It's ruined, it's gone. Because this motherfucker doesn't know the difference between a fucking avocado and a pear. So, yeah. My man and I recently bought our first home. First home, big deal. We're excited. We bought a 4-bedroom home, and I need you to know that we don't have pets, and we don't have kids, and we don't like visitors. You may be wondering, why so many bedrooms, Lydia? Here's why. I demanded that we get a house big enough so that we had separate bedrooms. That's right, some of you get it, some of you are confused. Let me explain this in plain terms. Separate bedrooms are why your parents were together for 52 years, or your grandparents were together for 52 years, and your parents got divorced after 12. Like, straight up, like, you need your fucking time. Remember all those questions? He's in your space. You've been out in the world answering questions to men that aren't even yours. When you come home, you have farting to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to do weird shit on my own. I want to talk to the dog about some shit. I want to scratch that place between my arm part and my tit. I just want to be left alone, you know? I got like a 40 milligram edible and at least 3 hours of 90 Day Fiancé to watch. I don't need you in there fucking up my good night, you know? And let's face it, he's got shit he wants to do. He wants to turn the TV all the way fucking up to go to bed and then take his phone out and watch videos on YouTube. Men love YouTube. Y'all love to sit in bed and watch something else and also look at your phone and just watch videos of guns being assembled and disassembled. Videos on how to keep your lawns green, you know, is a pear an avocado? I don't know. They have shit to look at you. All I'm saying is you need your space, right? And if there's one more reason that you needed to have your own bedrooms, it's this, ladies. There is no more gratifying feeling than having sex with your husband and then sending him directly to his room. Open the door, let the dog back in. Go to your room. I think it's important to look cute. I like to dress well. I like to look fashionable. But I think you gotta be careful, ladies. Because confidence can also fuck you up and have you looking like a wild-ass person. So you gotta use a little something to get dressed. I like to use Coco Chanel, who once famously said that every woman, before they leave the house, should stop, look in the mirror, and take one thing off. So make sure you don't over-accessorize, that you're not doing too much. Now this shit saved me from a world of potential embarrassment. I was going out to dinner with my man, so excited, put on my favorite red dress. Wasn't feeling it, so I started accessorizing. Found some little boots, belt, jacket, earrings. Was feeling cute as hell when I remembered Coco Chanel. Coco Chanel. So I went and looked in the mirror by my front door, took a long look, got to about me, I was like, closed my eyes, took another look, was like, bitch, you look like Santa. And I did. I had a red dress. I had chosen a 3-inch wide patent leather black belt with a gold buckle. I had black boots with gold buttons. I had the audacity to pair all that shit with a white sweater with fur trim. I looked like motherfucking Santa Claus. I had to look myself in the face and be like, girl, you gotta change this whole outfit. You are not this kind of ho-ho-ho. My name is Lydia Popovich. Thank you so much. Have a great